Hi, I'm Rachel Neville. I'm an artist, I'm a photographer, and a former dancer. At the end of 2024, something completely unexpected happened. Through meditation, I opened to channel. It's a bit of an origin story, that's for sure. But what's relevant now is that I am a vessel for Artemis, who is also one of my primary guides, and a whole host of other beings who step forward to bring us messages, who call themselves the collective. This is a real channeled session, shared with permission, meant to help you reconnect to your own inner guidance, your own sense of the greater consciousness around us. No scripts, no performance. I need to be clear about my role here. I'm the vessel. I'm sort of like a radio. The wisdom comes through me, but I'm not the source of it. My job is to create these sacred spaces for the messages to come through. Your job is to allow for the vibration to sit into your system, to sink into your tissues, and allow your cognitive mind to absorb the information. For transparency, any long pauses that naturally occur during a transmission may have been trimmed just for flow. Basic audio and lighting may be adjusted a little bit, but really nothing else has been changed. The messages and the energy remain completely authentic. If you feel called to be here, welcome. Your presence shapes some of the messages that come through. I know there was a question about seasonal fatigue and depression come through on social. So, and especially as the days are really short right now, this is December 17th. So, super short, lots of snow here in the New York area. Definitely a quiet and a little bit more somber feeling. So I thought we'd begin with that question. Let's see if I can drop in here. Good morning. Thank you for this excellent question. The solution to this question is stemming from the reason why this occurs in so many humans at this time. The influx of energy that comes into your system on a daily basis is where to look. Throughout the seasons, there is a shift in vibration and tone and feeling that occurs with the ebb and flow of the seasons, and this is natural. Oftentimes, when individuals are not able to absorb the full scope of energy through solar radiation during the seasons where it is most prominent, a depletion occurs when you ebb and flow into the darker months. And as this begins to occur, it is a little like trying to catch up on sleep. It is difficult, for even though you put practices in place that can help alleviate the symptoms, the underlying cause remains the same. The solution is to first understand that the sun is a great source of energy for humans. Indeed, it is so important that when we discuss biological and human needs, it is the second on our list of energy sources to pay attention to. The first being hydration, the second being solar energy, the third being movement, the fourth being nutritional needs. And so with that understanding, the best practices to compensate for the lack of energy that has been stored up in your system over the warmer months is to intake vibrational energy
where you can find it right now. Best possible practices, if it is possible within your day, is to find yourself in the outdoors, allowing skin contact with the solar energy. Take off your sunglasses, allow the energy to enter into your eyes. We do not mean to look at the sun directly, of course, but only to allow for a direct contact of the energy to enter into your eyes as you look around. For those of you who work in circumstances where you are inside all day, this can become difficult. Suggestions are to utilize walks and breaks to put yourself in a situation where you can absorb this energy. Alternate forms of energy can help move the vibration through you, but do not take the place of this need. If this need is not available to you, finding yourself in situations with positive vibrations that aid in lifting your physicality and mind and emotional state is advisable. Music is significant for this. Finding yourself near living, growing things, such as plants, is helpful. Partaking of nutritional needs from living sources rather than processed sources is also helpful. But most helpful are your loved ones and your friends. Particularly at this time of year, social activities abound. Choose wisely. Choose those friends and family members that are uplifting and like-minded. If you are one to find them draining, allow yourself to work with this situation in short bursts rather than full length of days. We wish you a beautiful day. Well, okay. Nothing takes the place of sun. Music does it for me every time. I know that's really helpful for me. I can't do without it. So yeah, I hope that helped. Thanks for watching. The real work begins, of course, when you turn off this video. It's one thing to sit in these vibrations and listen and feel good, and it's another thing to take it into your real life and really connecting to the greater consciousness and that well of well-being that exists for all of us. My hope is that these messages simply remind you of the connection that's available, the guides that are here to help, quite literally the love that surrounds us and is always within us. Trust what you know, take what serves you, and leave the rest. Come back as often as you need to listen to the messages, to sit in the vibration and allow it to sink into your tissues. Reach out with any questions that you have. It's been my experience that the guides will always answer. Not necessarily always in the way you're expecting or in what you're hoping, but always in the way that you need for that particular moment in time. If this felt meaningful, there are more of these transmissions on this channel. Please feel free to subscribe. We also offer one-on-one sessions and community support for those who are looking for a deeper connection. Thanks for being here with me in the collective today.